to be shot by an ignorant asshole driving a short truck. One of those little 25, 30-foot trucks, you know, little box trucks. The stupid son of a bitch pulled up, had to walk in, pay for his fuel. Okay, that's reasonable. I've done it myself. Get on the fuel aisle, walk in, pay for my fuel, go out, pump the fuel. Here's the thing. Got done pumping, there was nobody ahead of him. The dumb son of a bitch walked back inside. And then I guess it was his daughter, or some youngin', I guess. He probably trafficking the youngins, what it was. She hops out of the truck and runs inside. The whole time I'm sat behind these dumb summers, because it's 3 deep at this truck stop, and you know, 2 or 3 of the pumps are out, as always. So you can't go to a fucking fuel stop without, you know, 2 or 3 of the pumps being down, because some moron has done left the damn pump handle in the tank and drug it away from the pump. So ridiculous. Then the dude walks back out, gets in the cab of this little truck, and just sits there. About 3 or 4 minutes goes by, I get out of my truck, I walk up there, knock, knock, knock. I say, hey buddy, can you pull ahead a little bit so I can get my fuel? You know, I need to get a little fuel. I'll just be patient. Dude, I've been patient. I've been behind you. I've been sitting and waiting. What else, you know, how much more do I need to be patient? So, you know, I walk back to my truck, I stand another couple of minutes, and I blow my horn. He opens his door and starts mouthing. I get out of my truck, I walk to the front of my truck, I'm like, what? Well, he jumps out of his truck. I'll get my gun and I'll shoot you. Well, fucking get it, buddy. I mean, you wonder why certain communities have certain reputations. Well, you need to look at your actions of what you're doing that causes the reputations that you have. I ask you a simple request of move your truck so I can get some fuel. And I said it nice. I said, hey, bud, pull ahead. You know, I need to get some fuel. Nope, couldn't do that. Entitlement. I'm going to sit right here because I can. I'm not entitled. When I got done fueling my truck, I moved ahead. The driver that was behind me come right up, started fueling his truck. While I was ahead, I grabbed my cup, went inside, filled it up, collected my wife and a little bit of food that we bought, got in our cab, we drove away. No problems. The guy that was behind me was still fueling when I was pulling away. Nothing was said, because that's the etiquette of a fucking truck stop for you morons that don't get it. When you get done with your shit, move. That's all there is to it. Don't pull up on the fuel aisle and run in and take a shit. Don't pull ahead of the fuel aisle and run in and take a shit or a shower. Find you a spot in the parking lot. Hell, park beside the driveway. We gonna go around you. We've been doing it for years, because you morons do that all the time. But learn some etiquette, people. Simple etiquette. I'm sure when he gets home, the first thing he does is just sit right in the middle of the hallway and learn patience, walk around me. Look, you moron, people's got to walk up and down the hallway. Alright? People's got to drive through the fuel aisles to get fuel. That's what it's about. Courtesy. That's another part of it. Just simply having a little bit of courtesy for the next driver. I try to have courtesy for everybody until you show me you got none for me. And then it's all out the window. Then I'm going to find something, I'm going to beat the hell out of you. I just warped that ass. And I should have done it to him when he said that he had a gun and several other drivers heard him say he had a gun. I should have started warping on his fucking ass right then and there and sent his dumb ass to the hospital. I'm sure it would have been a clean ass whooping. Regardless if I'd have used my binding bar, my fist, or my knife, it would have been clean, because he had done it, threatened me with a gun. It won't happen again, I guarantee you that, because the next time I hear gun, I'm going to go off on the son of a bitch and I'm going to put him in the hospital, if not kill him. So those threats just aren't going to be taken lightly, because at that point you become a terrorist to me, and I don't deal with terrorists. I'm not going to deal with a terrorist. I'll go ahead and take your ass out and send you on home to heaven there, let you meet your maker, wherever that may be. So I hope poor child that was with this idiot's not being trafficked. I hope it is his daughter, even though she's being taught some nasty lessons in life. She's being taught the wrong way to handle life all the way around. And it's bad to teach children your stupid habits of being an idiot, but you really can't tell people how to parent. Otherwise society would be a good society. But, having parents like that and you're learning from them, well, that's why we keep getting this dumber attitude with our society, is because nobody is friggin' smart enough to understand that you've actually got to teach your kids better than you. I taught my kid to do better than me. Now, her mother, on the other hand, destroyed everything that I was trying to teach her, and it is what it is. So, that's my rant for today. Rooster up, have courtesy, have some common sense, and don't be stupid.
And if you're going to be stupid, don't have witnesses.
Yeah, don't have witnesses. This son of a bitch was saying all this with like 5 or 6 other people standing around. Because they all walked inside and said, that son of a bitch out there threatening that dude with a gun. All of them walked in and said, he's out there threatening him with a gun.
Yeah, the manager was calling the cops.
So, that's my rant for today. Like I said, rooster up on it. And if you don't know what that means, go to a farm, enjoy some farm life for a little bit, just watch the roosters. You'll understand what rooster up means. Peace out. Have a good day.